real yet. It's been such a long time. I know a lot of people have been saying how many days it's been since they've been to Disney and all this, but we haven't counted how many days. All we know is it's about 2.5 years. Last time we were there was early December 2019. So we are off to Disneyland Paris.
In our own private jet.
Yeah, we're not. So we are going in my car this time, and we are going on the Eurotunnel, which we've only done once before, coming back from France once in a bit of an emergency. So this is going to be a new experience for us as far as the Eurotunnel goes. Sorry, this is a bit unsteady, but I haven't got anything secure to put this on at the moment, so you're wobbling all over the place. Back in the day when we used to go with the girls, we used to drive and get the ferry, but we have decided that we still want to try and be as COVID safe as we can. I mean, this is quite a big thing for us going, because obviously the only other thing we've done is our staycation, which you may or may not have watched, but if you haven't, I don't know how to do the links up and down, but I'll put it in the description if you want to watch it. It's a playlist for our staycation. But we thought if we go in the car, we're in our own little space. If we go on the Eurotunnel, not only is it quick, but again, we're in our own little space. We're staying off-site. We're staying in a place we've not stayed before. It's about 10 minutes outside of Disneyland Paris, so it looks very nice. So we'll let you know what that's like when we get there. We've booked our 3 days in the park. Might be able to see if we can book other days as we use up our days. And yeah, so finally the annual parties are getting a dusting off, and they're going to be used. So
just before they run out.
Yeah, just before they run out. Yeah, so it just feels a bit strange, but I mean, obviously a lot of people now have been to Disney, they've been to Florida. Virtually everybody we know seems to have been to Florida or be in Florida at the moment. For us, that's something we're not ready for just yet. We're not ready to be on that plane for all those hours just yet. We've sort of not really been in any crowds or been out anywhere like that, have we yet? So it's this is kind of easing us in gently. So Florida in the future, you know, that's one that hopefully we'll be able to, especially as Virgin have still got some of our money.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got a nice stash of credit with Virgin, which we still need to use. So but yeah, we'll take you with us. See what it's all like. Ooh. So yeah, this is exciting. The only sad thing is we've had to leave Pablo with my dad, and I don't really like leaving either of them, so that was horrible. And we actually dropped Pablo off yesterday. Today is Sunday morning, and we dropped Pablo off around my dad yesterday late afternoon, so that he could sort of settle in and have his evening meal there and sort of just de-stress him a bit.
Today is Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And this afternoon it will be Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Just never heard it referred to as that. I don't know. Maybe I would have said today is Sunday.
Well, no, but I'm just saying it's Sunday morning, so I mean it's early.
By lunchtime it'll be Tuesday.
Oh, shut up.
Evening.
Anyway, it's Sunday morning, and we dropped Pablo off Saturday late afternoon to settle him in, and he really doesn't like things like fireworks or thunderstorms. He goes mad with them, and we've had the most hottest weather ever, haven't we, for the last couple of days?
Yeah.
And then last night was the most horrendous thunderstorm, literally right above us.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I've seen worse, but we haven't seen one for a long time.
No, and it was right above us, wasn't it? And I was panicking because I thought, oh no, Dad takes his hearing aids out, he might not be able to hear Pablo, and Pablo will be crying and barking. But we've spoken to my dad, and apparently he was fine, so that's good. So I think I worried more than him. However, we did have to get out of bed and do a mercy dash into the garden. The rain literally came down so quickly, didn't it? And our gazebo started to collapse. So yeah, we had to go out and do a bit of a makeshift job of propping it up with a rake. because it's quite noisy in the car, but...
yeah, the gazebo's got a broken arm. So when it rains, it fills up with water, which isn't very good.
We've been up since 4 or 5 o'clock, and Gary has been on hyper annoying level this morning. He actually had, when he was having his shower, he had the stereo on in the bathroom. It was like a bloody disco. Honestly, I kept saying to him, it's a bit loud.
Not a stereo, that's a bit... It's like,
okay, it's a radio.
It's like a tiny little...
Well, it's a wireless, you know, from the old days. It's a little digital...
battery operated.
It's not a wireless. Anyway.
Well, it is wireless. It's
yeah, I know. Anyway, these people are getting bored. Let's just continue on the journey.
I'll attach a wire to it when I recharge the battery.
Anyway, he's just been so annoying already, so I'm hoping he's going to sort of fizzle out a bit as the day goes on. But yeah, we've looked at the weather forecast, and I'll insert a picture in a second. So all week it's been looking absolutely amazing in Marne Valley, and the temperatures in fact have been a bit too hot, and we thought, well, that's good, it's going to drop a little bit for when we go. And over the last 24 hours the forecast just changed to not only rain one day, rain 2 days, now it's rain every single day. So where we live has changed from being grotty to being nice all week. Marne Valley has turned to rain all week, and it gets nice the day after we leave.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know they say a rainy day at Disney is better than, like, you know, a sunny day somewhere else, but it would be nice if we could have a sunny day in Disney, especially as we've got a nice outdoor pool.
Well, dry, I mean.
Yeah, I know, but it'd be nice to have a day at the pool.
I'm not too bothered about the sun, but it'd be nice if it was dry. Cause,
well, we'll see. We'll get our raincoats, but we'll see. Anyway, onward with the journey. So we've got a little friend come to visit.
He's got his name badge underneath.
Oh, it's going out of focus.
He's a cast member. His name's Dybee, and apparently we got to follow him to France. So good luck with that. I think he wants a cuddle.
So we're here. We've arrived at the terminal, Folkestone. We'd actually booked a much later train just because we thought we were dropping Pablo off in the morning and we didn't want to be up too early for my dad and everything. But because Dad said he'd have Pablo the day before, we thought we might as well set off, and because we were worried about traffic, we'll just get here as early as we can and see what happens.
We're like that.
And so we've got here like 4 hours earlier than our train, and they've been really good, and for no charge they've put us on the next train. So we've got 42 minutes.
Which is in 6 hours.
No, we've got 42 minutes for Gary to go and do a wee, because he's been wiggling up and down like a little schoolboy. For Gary to go and do a wee, for us to go and see if we can buy a new bit for the GoPro, because I've just snapped it.
Yeah, this isn't entirely my excited wiggle. This is my I'm trying not to.
I'm about to wee myself.
I'm trying not to.
So we better go before he does actually make a mess on the seats. But yeah, we're here.
So they're heated, so it'll dry.
Eurotunnel have been fantastic. So thumbs up for them so far.
And Dybee the seagull, who's still there waiting for us.
Yeah, look, there he is.
He's got grass on his head, look. What's that on his head? He's got a worm on his head.
I don't know if that's going to focus on that.
I think he's got a tapeworm on his head. No, it's a piece of grass. Oh, no, he's got a bit of grass stuck on his head.
Oh, bless him. Right, let's go.
He's got very knobbly knees.
So have you. Right, so we're inside the terminal. We've just bought a bit of duty free, which actually was just some mascara. We was looking at some other bits, but we were going to get a Starbucks, but the queue's enormous. And Gary's gone mad with the perfume
So
samples.
I've tried a few smellies, but as you can see, it's about 150 now, and I can't remember which one's which. And now they're all mixed up, and I can't smell anything.
It's disgusting. It's going to give me a migraine, but there you go. Right, I'm going to have a quick walk around so you can see what's here, and then we're going to go and get in the car. Right, so obviously here is duty free. All your duty free, all your big bags of sweets and things. And there's Smith's and an AA shop. You've got your toilets over there, you've got your board up there, and we've got 4 minutes till we board. Starbucks, food court and so on. There's some really cute little, you can see them because the light's shining on them. Just try down there, the models going on to there. There's another couple over here that show you like the workings of the tunnel, so to speak. Very interesting little models. Another one over here. Right, anyway, better go because Gary's panicking. In fact, we're going to miss the train, so we better go and get back in the car. Right, so we get one of these, which you hang up here, and there's your board up there, which tells you where to go, and we are call imminent. Yay! So we've noticed there's a lot of dogs, an awful lot of dogs around, and also a lot of Porsches. Of
Porsches, yeah, a few other things.
Varying types. So
so maybe they're, I don't know, maybe they're going to the Nürburgring.
Yeah, maybe.
Smash them up.
We're still waiting. We didn't get our coffee because the queue was too long in Starbucks.
Yeah.
And also we did do a wee before we get on the train, but like Gary said, we'll probably end up needing a wee if we have a coffee. Oh look, please proceed. Please proceed. That's it, we're off. Please proceed. Yay, we're going. Right, just queuing up now at passport control. Got the old passports ready. So we've just been passed through the British passport control, and now we're queuing to go into the French passport control. So does that mean we're in no man's land at the moment?
Yeah, we can get away with anything here.
Because that's France and that's England, so yeah.
So I've been for the British bit. British bit. And then we're going to the French bit, so I have to change my accent. I have to say, hello chap, how are you? Hello fella, how are you today?
It's been like this since 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 10 o'clock, so I've had 6 hours.
I don't have a passport, but I have a very nice bunch of onions.
Okay, I'm going now. Right, right, we're through the French passport control, and now we're on our way. So far so good. Only thing is, we've boarded and they've sort of obviously done this to get everyone, so they squeeze everyone's car up to each other, and they're talking about getting out, and I just said to Gary, oh look, there's toilets there, and I've just realised that I am literally right against the wall and I cannot open my door to get out. So if there was an emergency, that's obviously the stair bit there, but if there was an emergency, I'd be trapped. So that's not so good. I'm not happy about that bit. So
yeah, it's not a good design.
no.
I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, it's alright. If he was like fully able-bodied, sitting on that side, you could climb over if it was an emergency. But if he wasn't, you wouldn't be able to get out of the car.
With my back and my shoulder.
Yeah, that should definitely.
No,
yeah.
so
should definitely
like,
have that section blocked off so no one parks next to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, a bit of a design fault there.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Trapped in the car. So I'm just hoping that I don't need to get out and do a wee or stretch my legs. So doing well so far. I'm trapped in the car.
Yeah. I'm trapped outside the car, just hanging on at 160 miles an hour. It's ruining my hair.
So I'm trapped in the car, and we just spoke to the bloke that went past and said, feel a bit claustrophobic here, a bit trapped in. And he said, oh, you're not parked in the bay properly. It was really stroppy. And when Gary looked down, there's like about 4 inches on his side. So
this is clearly an old chap who doesn't drive.
So you wouldn't have got the
or make
door
good decisions.
You wouldn't be able to get the door open anyway.
Or good information.
Oh, shut up! You wouldn't get the door. Oh, I hope so. So yeah, so you wouldn't get the door open anyway because the 4 inches won't make a difference because I'm literally right against the wall. So anyway, it's all going swimmingly well because I set up the GoPro this morning to film the journey, and as we were sort of like trying to set it all up, the mount snapped. So we had to look around the duty free and Smiths and AA and places that were in the terminal, but nobody sold anything. So not only did we not have, oh god, he's going to get in the back and do something now. Not only did we not have a, oh god.
Well, hello, we're there yet?
4 o'clock this morning, he started this at 4 o'clock. Yeah, so the GoPro snapped, so I've got it very, very well gingerly mounted, and I think if we turn a sharp corner I think it's going to fall down. Just decided to have a little look at it and perhaps put a new battery in. I've realised there's no SD card in it, so we've filmed all the journey all through the terminal and all getting on the train, no SD card. So doing really well. I don't think we're cut out for this vlogging lark.
Your car, madam?
Yes, it is actually. It's about time you let me drive it.
Can I see your documents, madam?
No, I haven't got any.
I may have to take down your particulars.
Yeah, I should be so lucky.
If you hadn't really taken them off.
Oh god, I'm going. Bye. Oh, the shutter's going up.
Gaps smaller than it was when I first got on the train, so I don't think we're going to fit through there.
Yeah, hopefully they'll open it up a bit. Can you see the doors opening?
Oh no, it's just ripped the front of his car.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it does.
Oh, and we're off. That's it. There we go. Yay! En français! Sunny sky, not. Oh my goodness. It's bleak, overcast and quite dark. Don't forget, Gary, what side have you got to drive on?
The wrong side.
It's down the road. Mustn't forget that. Well, that was quick. I was just about to get out and stretch my legs, and by climbing over everything to try and get out, and we were there, so off we go to Disneyland Paris. Although actually we're not going to go to Disneyland Paris as such, We're going to drive to Disneyland Paris, so we can then drive from there to our hotel, so we know where we're going, if that makes sense, as a sort of a dummy run. And then we'll check into our room, and then we'll probably, because we haven't got a park entrance for today, so what we'll do then is we'll probably go just into the village, and I want to go and have a cocktail in the Skyline bar, so we might see whether we can go and do that. So still doesn't quite feel real that we're on holiday in another country.
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto A16 towards E15.
Right, off we go. Well, this is fun. 5 minutes into the journey, and he's already chucking it down. It was sunny when we left home. Yeah. Oh well. A wet day in Disney is better than a dry day somewhere else, maybe. Right, so we're just coming up to the first set of tolls. Well, I say first set, it's the same toll, but you get your ticket at this one and you pay at the next one. We could have got the Emovis tag, which Fiona and Scott told us about, but we decided not to. So, here we go. And I'm going to have to be the one that tries to lean out and get the ticket. Here we go. Right. And oh no, I'm going to have to put my seatbelt. There we go. Got the ticket. Whew, that was hard. So got the ticket. You hold on to this, keep it safe, and then when you get to the next toll,
don't let it blow out the window.
Yeah, don't do that.
You've got the prison forever and a day.
So take your toll ticket with you, keep it safe, and at the next one you pay for it.
Hello, hello.
Look, we found some mini Skyliners. All the hanging lights look like little Skyliners. So we have just stopped at Services to have something to eat. We've got a little picnic with us and do a wee. And there's a Starbucks. You've got to go across the bridge to get to it. There's a Starbucks, and we might go and get a coffee as well. We were going to
pull potato.
We were going to go and sit on the bench, but it's soaking wet over there. So picnic time in the car. So Gary's got
I've
a
got this
nice Mexican salad thing. I've cheated and just bought stuff because I couldn't be bothered to cook, and got spinach and feta parcels. Very
There you
nice.
go, a bit of that. Oh
no, he's going to drop it everywhere in the car in a minute.
No, I don't think it will. No, that's down. There you go. Here you go. Come on.
Yeah, it's now 25 to 2 and he's still being annoying. I'm a very tired bunny now, but we're just coming up to the second toll. So here it is. And we're going to pay with cash into the thing, I think. Put our card in and then take it from there. Well, that just cost us €19.80, which is less than we were expecting. When I looked it up, it said it was €23.40, so I had that all nice and ready. You could do card or cash, and as I've said before, there is the Emovis tag you can get if you want to go online and look at that. But oh, the early hours start is starting to kick in now. It's now 3:25 French time. We've got about 50 minutes now to go. We've decided we were going to drive directly to the park and just sort of like, we can't go into the actual park today, we've got a park reservation. So we were just going to go and hang around in the village for an hour or so, but now we've decided we're just going to drive straight to the hotel, unpack all our bags and everything, just have a drink and chill out for a minute because we're both quite tired, and then maybe wander into the village this evening and take it from there. But yeah, so hopefully not much longer and we will be there. we want to see, folks. Finally, we're here. So, just got to find somewhere to park the car and then take our 16,000 bags. So we've just checked in. Gary's found himself a new friend. Size of that bear! Oh my god! Yeah, apparently the pool out there is very busy today, but it's Sunday and she said it's not like that all the time, so that's good. So what we're going to do is we've parked out the back. We're just going to go and find the room. We've got the room key, so we're going to find the room and then we're going to go out and get all the, yeah, 254 is it? Yeah, on the second floor. So we're going to go and suss out the room. Yes, on that one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Quick.
Turn it over. Turn that over. That's useless. Right, and then we're going to bring the cases in after that.
You're going to film something coming out.
Second floor, so we're going to try the lift. Sanitisers everywhere. So we've got swimming pool, fitness room, reception. Oh, here we go.
Put my hand up and it's squirting salt boys.
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Put my hand under the sanitizer and it actually squirted automatically, but about 3 foot horizontally to the left. So if anyone would have been standing there, they'd be soaked in it.
Oh, here we go. Right, was it 254? Let's go. So it'd be this way. 254, 245. Of course, this is a long corridor. 251. 253, 255, 254. Here we go. Right, you going to do the honours? And we're in. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Coffee machine with some coffees. I need a coffee. Ooh.
I found the bag.
You've what?
I found the bag.
Oh, you got to put. Oh, I can't film that because it's dark. You got to put the card in.
Oh, wait, where do I put it in?
And we've got an upstairs bed. Okay. We didn't get the pool view. We've got a view of the car park. There we go. Okay, we'll do a proper room tour later. For now, I'm just going to dump all the bags, go and get the cases, and we'll see you in a minute. So Gary's gone to get the car. I've got one of these, which I'm going to be loading up with the luggage in a minute. I've just struggled to bring that out on my own with an armful of stuff. And then we're going to go back up to the room, take it all up. We couldn't find the safe, which apparently is in the closet. We couldn't find it, or Gary said there wasn't one, so they're going to have a look and see what they can do about that. Yeah, so it's a very basic room, but it seems very nice, so we'll load up, take it back to the room and catch up with you after. Absolutely shattered now, and it's really warm now, so that's good. As you can see, we travel light. Oh my god, how have we got so much stuff? I mean, we have got waters and foods and things, but that's ridiculous. So, hello. Sorry we haven't filmed since the room. The last time you saw us, obviously, we just arrived at the room. So we thought we'd catch you up on where we are and what we're doing at the moment. And to be honest, at the moment, we're not feeling it. Should we be real here?
Yeah.
So it might be that we're just tired and exhausted. It's been a long day, but where do we start? I think Gary's found the journey really difficult this time, haven't you?
Yeah, it was a bit of it was a struggle.
I mean, before obviously we used to just have like a half an hour drive, jump on the train, and then that's it, you arrived at the door. Whereas this time obviously we've had to get to Folkestone, which took us a while. Then we've had to get on the train, and I was trapped in there. and then obviously it's been like a 3-hour journey from there. Found the hotel okay quite quickly, didn't we? And we got there. Booking was really quick. We thought this is going to be good. Went up to the room, obviously, walked in, was going to show you around. We had requested a sort of garden or park view, but obviously we didn't. We've got a view of the car park, but that's not a problem as such. But
well, technically there's a bit of a garden in front of the car park.
Yeah, but we found that there wasn't really much, not much character in the room. It's brand new apparently, and I think there wasn't much storage space. We found it difficult. We've opened the cupboards and all the mugs are dirty, despite there being a little dishwasher there.
Yeah.
Whoever's left it before has left it with dirty stuff, but obviously none of that's been checked. So we went to put stuff in the safe so we could just come out and have something to eat. No safe. We looked high and low, so I went to phone reception and the phone doesn't work. And she had said that some of the phones didn't work, and if they didn't work then there should be a QR code next to it that you can scan and then WhatsApp reception. But there was no QR code either. So I ended up leaving Gary in the room and going down to reception, and she said, "Oh, have you not got a safe? Okay, we'll get somebody to come and have a look." So this maintenance guy came, very nice guy, wasn't he? And it came very quickly, I have to say. I'll give them that. It was really quick, and he came and he said, "Oh right, no, there's no safe." Okay, he said, "I'll get one fitted." So he had a safe fitted, and he screwed it in and drilled it in and whatever, didn't he, within minutes. So that was good. So we thought, that's brilliant. But as I said, there's not much storage space, so we went to put something on the shelf and the shelf underneath it collapsed. Gary went to put something on, didn't you? And
yeah.
It just, so where the little pins are that hold it in, yeah, so I had to go back down to reception again, and I forgot to tell them that the phone didn't work, but I got down there and said, and that there was no QR code. So I got down there and said, you know, the shelf isn't, and she said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "We're struggling to find places to put things, so we really need that shelf." And she said the maintenance guy might have gone now, so it might not be till tomorrow. So I said, okay, but as it was, he just happened to be walking through the foyer. It was the same guy who'd done the safe. So he came back up to the room and fitted a screw in there.
Don't go home.
Yeah.
You've got something better for you.
Yeah. But he was really nice, and he was telling me that he goes to visit his friend in London. He hasn't since the pandemic, but he used to spend a lot of time in London, so he spoke fairly good English, didn't he? Yeah. But he was saying apparently they've had new investors that have taken over the hotel, and they've got all the rooms done quickly, and they haven't finished them all, and there's lots. They had a company in that didn't do the job very well, and there's been loads of things that have been missed, but they have to go through some kind of protocol, I suppose, is what he was trying to say, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where they have to get things, they have to put forward what's wrong and then get it sanctioned by the investors before they can then go and do something. So I don't know, we just felt a little bit, so we thought, I know what, we're going to leave all this and we're going to go down to Starbucks, because they've got a they've advertised they have a Starbucks, and that was sort of sold it for Gary quite a lot, didn't it, really?
Well, yeah, so I couldn't bring the coffee machine, so
yeah,
well, there's one there that'll
yeah, so we went down to the Starbucks,
fill a gap,
and it's like a little franchise thing, and looked on the menu, and there was nothing mentioned about oat milk or almond milk or anything like that, which is what Gary has. So we asked, and they said, yeah, we've got almond milk. So we said, oh, brilliant, great. So Gary said, can I have an almond milk latte? And they went, no, because all our drinks come from a machine. And so what we can do you a black coffee, and then we can give you a glass of cold almond milk to put in it, but it might be too cold. So we gave up on that as well. So we thought, right, okay, we're just come into the village, and the sat nav, for God knows what reason, took us to the hotels, didn't it?
Took us to the hotels, then it took us to the bus station.
Yeah, it took us to the bus station.
Which we're quite familiar with, but we couldn't park there, obviously.
No,
so,
and so we went round, and in the end we drove into the Santa Fe and said to the guy on the security, who didn't speak any English, so between the two of us we managed to get through what he was trying to say, and he told us where to get here. So we eventually got in and parked, and then Gary took the wrong turning in the car park. But yeah, so
it's a bit confusing at that car park. I mean, it's like,
yeah, because there's a lot of work being done.
Loads of work in with there's loads of
solar panels.
Loads of solar panels, which is quite good because cars parked underneath it. So if it's a really sunny day, so it's pretty cool.
But anyway, we have the infinity passes. So the guy on the ticket booth said he gives us a code to put into a machine, and we can park right near the front, and we are in the second row, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we drove down to that, and we finally found it, and we parked up, so it looked brilliant. We've come in, everywhere is absolutely packed. Obviously we're not going in the park today, this is just the village, and it was absolutely packed. You could not put a pin between the people. By now we're really tired, really hungry. The weather's turned out lovely, which is nice, so we're just hot, tired and hungry. So we thought, oh no, we'll just go to the first place we find. Everywhere had a massive queue outside. So we ended up at the Earl of Sandwich, which still had a queue, but at least it wasn't too bad. But we found that it's all, you can't pay by cash anymore, it's all card. So it's, you don't go up and give your order now, you just punch it into a computer machine thing. What am I trying to talk about? You know, I'm so tired.
Screen, yeah.
Just the screen, you know, a touch screen. Touch screen
ordering
yeah.
system. Yeah.
So we ordered what we wanted. Gary had a salad, and I thought I'd have the chicken, coriander and onion pizza. But yeah, that'll do for me. Waited absolutely ages for the order. Gary went and sat outside to bag a table, didn't you? And I sort of hung around. Got the order, got outside, opened it up, got a margarita pizza. But by which time I'd waited so long, and we were so hungry and so thirsty that we just thought, do you know what? We'll just go with the flow. So we've had that. So, and Gary's just said he's really not feeling it, are you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't really put my finger on it. It's just a bit, yeah, it's a bit odd. It's been a bit of a rough, I don't know, it's been a rough sort of life-changing couple of years, isn't it? And we had the extra thing to deal with last October as well with me. So it's, I don't know, it's left me in a bit of a odd place. So yeah, it is a bit overwhelming. Like I said to Dawn, we've only not really seen anybody other than ourselves for the last couple of years, and since last October I haven't done a lot because of the operation. I'm recovering from that, and I don't know, it's a bit overwhelming being surrounded by all these thousands of people.
Although we've not been indoors anywhere yet, we've been outdoors the whole time, haven't we? So
yeah, I was just going to take a bit of adjusting, but it's just, I don't know, it's a bit I don't know, it's almost a bit annoying that it doesn't quite feel how it always used to feel.
Yeah, we've
had some really good times in it, and it always felt really good coming here, but at the moment it sort of feels, you know, I'm sitting here as we speak and I just feel a bit numb. It's
so we're hoping that perhaps it's because we're tired, and perhaps because the hotel wasn't quite what we expected, and we're hoping, I mean the hotel's just somewhere to put your head, really.
It's pretty smart, I mean, to be honest, it's a pretty smart place. It had
some fantastic reviews, which is why we booked it.
I mean, it looks really nice from the outside, and the ground's really nice, and it's even inside's quite impressive actually.
Yeah.
You know, it's very smartly done and very modern and very clean and well thought out. But I suppose, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it sounds a bit silly whinging on about lack of storage space, but you know, it does. And
also the bedroom is upstairs, isn't it? The bed's upstairs, and it's
that's quite novel actually. Well, we do that anyway because we chose that.
Yeah, I'm hoping, because the roof slopes, I'm hoping we're not going to bang our head.
Well, it's upstairs. It's not like a. It's like a little.
It's like a mezzanine,
It's like a
isn't
little
it?
apartment with like a mezzanine level with a bed on it.
Yeah.
It's obviously got some railings.
But it was really, it was quite.
Fall out of bed and fall off onto the.
It was
ground.
quite cool downstairs with the aircon, but as we walked upstairs, it kind of the heat hit you. So we're hoping it's not going to be too hot up there as well.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty smart, compact.
It's small, isn't it?
Little room actually.
Yeah.
It is all very. You can see it's all very new, but there's just like a chronic lack of storage space in there.
I suppose it's just.
There's no drawers at all, is there?
No, there's no drawers, but we'll show you round. I mean, at the moment, there's cases like exploding everywhere. We haven't unpacked anything, and we're sort of struggling to unpack because we don't know where to put everything. I mean, we have brought food with us, and obviously like a shed load of medication and God knows what else.
Yeah.
So, you know, but even in the bathroom, there's not really anywhere to put your toiletries. And
no, it's a bit. It's going to be a. You know, it's going to be a base. You know, like for the best part of a week, and it's just quite nice somewhere. You know, it's quite good to just get somewhere in it, get all your stuff out.
Anyway, I think we've
we've
sort of moaned on a bit now, and you're probably bored stiff now.
Sure, there's the worst things going on in the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
Lack of drawers.
I don't know what we expected really, but I just thought we'd walk in here and it would be so exciting to be back. And Gary's not feeling it whatsoever, and I think that's sort of rubbing off on me, and I'm feeling quite. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I just feel a bit,
it's a
bit sad, to be honest.
It is quite sad. It's quite surreal. But I mean, I can't even, like I said, even sitting in out almost feels that I'm not sitting here now. But it's I don't know. It's just an odd thing.
I'm just hoping that if we have, if we have a good night's sleep and we get everything unpacked and sorted and we get up early in the morning and get to the park, that maybe we can, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't. Obviously, we've not been in there yet, so it's.
We're hoping that will make the difference.
I think once we get in there, we manage to get on a couple of things. Hopefully. You know,
but I mean, obviously, Disney Village is just hammered, isn't it?
It might change the way we feel, but it's.
Plus, we have been up since 4 AM and it's pretty exhausting, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We've had a couple of late nights, and the last night was a bit.
Oh yeah, we had a massive thunderstorm, didn't we? So,
like we said before, last night was a bit disruptive because of that big storm of downpour, and I was outside getting drenched.
Yeah.
Whatever time that was, half midnight.
Yeah. So.
Maybe even later.
But anyway, we're gonna stop moaning on now because you're probably all ready to
It's by the water's okay. Give it that. So.
Yeah, so the hotel wasn't great, the food was wrong. Oh, sorry, I've hit you again. The journey was like tiresome, and everywhere's packed.
I don't know. Maybe it's just more. Maybe it's just more me at the moment. I've had a lot to get my head around over the last few months, and what with the, you've sort of managed to get your way through that 2 years of a pandemic. Best part of it, we'll chuck a heart attack on top just for good measure.
And then we'll
a bit of heart surgery and
and then we'll take your job away from you.
But then we'll
I think that's the other thing as well, is obviously this is a bit of a big deal for us, in as much as obviously we're trying to conserve money at the moment. Hence why we stayed off-site somewhere we've never stayed before, because it was a lot cheaper.
Done it on a real budget.
Yeah, we've done it on a shoestring this time.
We've got our annual passes that we haven't actually used yet. Not these ones anyway. This is the first time that we haven't used them yet.
No, we haven't gone in with them yet. But
this will be the first time we've used these new annual passes since we got them virtually a year ago. And that's more than that. Obviously, it was pre-pandemic, because they've just kept extending.
February we got them before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So February 20.
We had a bit of cash left over, didn't we? Like from the last
euros,
We had some euros,
but which we're having trouble spending because nowhere seems to want to take cash.
We've had some euros left over from the last couple of trips, and obviously we haven't had, we haven't been on holiday like most people have for the last couple of years. So we managed to save a few quid that way. So we've sort of scraped everything together to try and make this possible. So it's financially it's not been the same as when it's not been quite as fluid as it normally is.
But But there you go. I mean, I don't know where this vlog is going to end because we're not good enough to plan things and know how long things are. So this is either going to be a really long vlog of us moaning and groaning for hours, and you're going to be like at the point now.
Flowers behind us are really nice.
Yeah, look, can you see the pretty flowers?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll probably. I don't know what we're going to do yet because it is getting late for us now, and I think to push it too late tonight, we'll just get exhausted and. So I think we'll make our way back to the hotel.
Maybe try and grab a coffee and then...
Yeah, and then make our way back to the hotel and unpack, have a good night's sleep and start afresh tomorrow. So maybe we'll start our Disney trip tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow I might do this.
At the moment like this. Anyway, if we do anything else tonight, we'll let you know and we'll take you with us, but don't know. If not, we'll say goodnight now. But if we you know, do something, we'll let you know.
We'll do it.
Yeah. Oh. Cheers, guys. Okay, so things have improved slightly because Gary's now got his almond milk latte. So he's slightly happier. We've had a quick mooch in a couple of the shops, but we've had our masks on because they've been a bit crowded in there. I think as Gary said earlier, it's a bit overwhelming at the moment. We were going to go to the Skyline bar, but I think for tonight we're going to just go back. I think even though it's going to be a mess, when we get back I'll give you a quick tour of the hotel and then we'll call it a night. So we'll see you back at the hotel, I think is the best thing, unless something dramatic happens between now and then, which I doubt it. I think we're just going to drink our coffee.